Call is being recorded.
Okay, now my mute is off, but good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Oh my goodness, Phyllis. I mean, as you said, this is a new year. Oh my goodness, can you believe it? 2024 is here, and it's just exciting. I was, jumping on, listening in. I said, I know this is New Year's Day, okay? And many people, yeah, this is holiday. It's holiday for all of us. But last week, Dr. Roz, we were talking about Christmas, and she was like, "Hey, we're gonna have a call on Christmas." I said, we're gonna go ahead and just let everybody be with their families, and it was amazing how people actually wanted to just jump on to at least say Merry Christmas to this family, right? Because we are all family, and I want to just say to everyone on the line, Happy Holiday, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Merry Christmas, all the holidays in between, and of course, Happy New Year. And I want to welcome you because this is the first day of the year. And guess what? There's not everybody in the world you're going to have a chance to say, guess what? I started my day with that person. Well, we can truly say that together we have brought this day in as a family. And again, happy, happy, happy New Year. So grateful to hear all of you on the line. And I'm just smiling again because as I'm listening, you guys know we had a big party, big celebration last night. And I'm hearing our party goers actually jump on, and I'm listening to you guys. So I want to just give a shout out to all of you who decided to come and party with us and bring in the New Year's together as a family. And so before we jump into all of that, though, I do want to go ahead and just acknowledge also the meaning of Akana means in the hands of God. Our mission, we believe health, wealth, freedom, and legacy are our birthright. By offering the most life-changing products and an innovative business, we empower people to elevate to their full potential. Our vision is to elevate the well-being of your body and soul. And so, yes, this is a day for new beginnings, but also this is a year where we're declaring more, okay? More in 2024. Are you ready for more health, wealth, freedom, legacy? Just think about the items in your life that you might feel that fell short last year. Maybe it was your health. Maybe it was just mindset, right? There's so many things that we are super excited about because every time a new year unfolds, guess what? You have a clean slate. Every single day, you can choose and make the right decisions in 2024 that you can put your life in the right direction, guys. And what I love also about a new year, this is an opportunity to set new goals, to reach new heights, to absolutely take your life to the next level. And so you also want to start thinking about not just, hey, it's a new day, because so many times year passes after year after year after year, and it's still the same old, right? In order for you to have new things come into your life, to reach new heights, what we have to do is make new decisions. And so today we can say, you know what, I might have procrastinated on my goals, some of those dreams maybe you had when you were a child that you still know it's possible. Well, guess what? This is the year that you can absolutely make it happen. And so what I want to do real quick, before we jump all the way into it, I do want to pause for a minute because we did have just such an epic, epic, epic celebration last night. And there's some people that I need to stop and thank, okay? First and foremost, can we give it up for our diamond extraordinaire, Beverly Blair? Beverly Blair a few weeks ago had a vision. She said, are we bringing in New Year's together? We did it last year. We had a band. The year before that, we couldn't because of the pandemic. But guess what? A few of us got together anyway. And so last night, we pulled it off. And Beverly Blair, I'm telling you what, she rocked it out. I mean, this is a woman who's 86 years young. And I'm telling you what, she's got the style, the finesse, and all that and more, okay? But last night, she actually bought this huge pot of chili. So it's kind of cool because we had a chance to not only bring in the new year, but it was a vegan chili, guys. And do you know that most of the guests had no clue that it was vegan chili? They couldn't believe that it was actually vegan chili. Bev, you knocked it out the park. So many fabulous reviews on that chili. I told you we need to take that around the country, okay? And so Bev and Lab was there to support. Also, too, Tracy Bolton and Jose. Oh my goodness, thank you both for your awesome support. My hubby, of course, as always, for your phenomenal support. Sylvia and Michael Covington, and even Kai came out. They're young teenager. Okay, I don't like to always say names, guys, but I'm going to just say the names of a few of you who really made an impact because you supported, in any way possible to help ensure that last night was a success. Karen Ivy, Nina Simone, Dr. Betty and Chris Smith, Anthony Morris showing up and showing out last night, Audrey Jones, Andy Moore, Tanya Butler. And let me tell you something, guys. Cherie Withers, who's the person who's the Whitney Houston impersonator. I'm telling you, if you've not had a chance to see this woman in person, she has a story to tell. And it's amazing how God works, in so many, what we say, mysterious ways. But we know that last night was a God moment. This is a woman who, I'll tell you her story in a second, but she got on last night and she put on the show of her life. I'm talking about, if you did not know, you would look and say, that is Whitney Houston. So she was absolutely phenomenal, brought it from beginning to end. But would you imagine that this woman, so strong, so powerful, but actually went through dialysis that morning, the morning of New Year's, had went through dialysis, okay? So she got up after the whole party was over. They stayed. It was always great when we had kind of the after party and everyone's up just kind of sharing, what they're grateful for, what they're thankful for. And so she stood up. And when she gave her speech and her story about how 18 years ago, she had her first transplant for kidneys. And now that transplant had failed her. And so she's back on dialysis. But guess what? She's looking for a new kidney. And so we told her, I said, you know what, God's got this. This is going to happen for you. But you can just see the strength in her. I mean, she got up, closed it out with I Am Every Woman. So we closed it out with that song. But just to see the courage that she has, the energy that she brings to every single performance. And after she got up and shared, then Bev came up and shared about Lav and what he had been through and how the doctor said it's either dialysis or you won't be here by the end of this year. And guess what? He chose to go ahead and do what he had to do, because so many times it's not what we want to do, but sometimes it's what we have to do in order to help us stay here on this side of the earth. And so, but it was great for him to be there to witness the other side of dialysis. So many times you think about dialysis, and of course we want to help avoid that in the first place. Dr. Prince, of course, says we can help reverse that, but you don't realize that the quality of life can still be there. And I believe it was just so encouraging for him to sit there and then for Beverly to witness, oh my God, she was at dialysis this morning and now she's just put on this show. And it just showed you the power of God, because so many moments last night, the people that needed to be there were there. And guess what? They got out of it exactly what they needed to take 2024 into that next level. And I'm just so excited because as I listen to so many of you dialing in, I know this is just the beginning. She is someone now we said, let's do something together in a big way. So she wants to help participate in some of our future events, like the I Am Every Woman event. I said, wouldn't it be great for you to come and be Whitney Houston? And we can all get up and sing these awesome songs. And so it's just, again, exciting for all that's in front of us. For those of you who made a decision to become an Akana lifer, I mean, we are gearing up for the EE Center. In fact, this weekend, we had tremendous progress. I mean, it's amazing how for months, right, the team's been working, stocking up, doing exactly what they needed to do from a product point of view. But as far as actually taking the action to start making that migration and transition, that started this past weekend, guys. And so for those of you who've been reaching out because you want to volunteer, you want to participate, this is a great week for you to come out, for you to volunteer, because guess what? The EE company, I mean, they are literally on standby waiting to put in these awesome machines. And just to be able to do it, here, the first month of the year, to say more in 2024. And now we have the EE Center here, the EE system, right in our neighborhood. And so in order to help us gear up for this, we have about almost 1,000 gallons, okay? I'm going to let you say this again. We have about 1,000 gallons of cleaning supplies and also hand sanitizers that we're going to bless the community with, okay? So that is a project this week that we're going to give away almost 1 1,000 gallons of either hand sanitizer or cleaning supplies. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start with our family. So for all of our Icona family, we're going to have a day at the office where you can actually come in. And the requirement, though, is you have to bring your own empty gallon, or you can do it in quarts or whatever size bottles you have, right? So bring your own gallon, okay? And if you want to bring 2 gallons, you can bring 2 gallons. You can get a gallon of hand sanitizer, and you can get a gallon of the hard surface cleaner as well. So just imagine, start your new year, okay? Don't need to worry about hand sanitizer and don't need to worry about any hard surface cleaner. And so that's going to happen this week. And so what we're going to do is we are actually running a giveaway. We're running a giveaway where you can come through the office this weekend. We're going to have times that are going to be announced, but pretty much it's going to be an all-day thing where you're going to be able to come in, get your hand sanitizer, get your hard surface cleaner, tell your family and friends. And so for the family and friends of Icona, guess what? You're going to have a first dib preview where you can come in and get all of yours, because we're also going to be with the news media outlets. We've done this before, and it was really cool because we hit several news media outlets. So it gave a great publicity for the company, but it also did so much good for the community where people were able to come out. And this time we're doing hand sanitizer and, again, the hard surface cleaner. So super excited. So that's happening this week. In fact, we're going to be giving it away technically all week. So if you come even earlier than that, we'll have a few days that you can actually come in early. You can't just show up at the door and expect it, because we have to put a special team together at the other facility. So just know Dr. Raj will drop times all week where you can come pick up your free sanitizer or free hard surface cleaner, okay? And so that is that, because that's going to help us then gear up for going ahead and pulling that trigger and saying, hey guys, this is the exact day you can start coming into the EE Center. So this week also, we're actually having a special Zoom for all of the Icona lifers. On this particular Zoom, we want to go through the process of how it's going to work. I know for those of you at the diamond level, you still get a $500 voucher. For those of you at the black card level, yours is $2,880, okay? That's almost $3,000. And that means you're going to be able to visit the EE Center twice a month, complimentary with that black card access, okay? And so again, we'll have the Zoom call, and that will give you the opportunity to ask any questions, and you'll actually know exactly what you need to do to start booking your appointment and how we're going to distribute the black cards, okay? Because the black cards are actually customized with each person's individual name, and you have an individual ID number that's been assigned to you. And so once we got through the final set of black card holders, we were able then to push the button and tell them to go ahead and start manufacturing those cards. And so those cards will also start to be distributed over the next 5 to 7 days. And so now that you hear the update with the EE Center for the black cards and all of our Icona Diamond lifers, I want to give you some more, okay? So more in 2024. So let's talk about what to expect also. You know, of course, this EE Center is coming, and we know the power that it's going to do in the community, how it's going to help raise our energy level, how it's going to help raise our quality of health, our quality of life. But guess what? We're even working on some things, you know, internally with what's going on with the website. And so I know many of you have reached out to us. You know, some of you love the experience. I mean, of course, we love the new website, but the website speed still really hasn't improved. There's some functionality that's still not there. And so one of the awesome things that the team is actually doing as we speak, they're actually working on a reprogramming of certain features that's going to make our website move super fast, okay? And it's going to allow you to go and search for any of the product by just going on the website, putting that in. I know that search function beyond certain products, it's an issue, right? You can usually search certain things, but you can't search everything. It keeps you taking you back to shop. So just know that's being worked out too. So more in 2024. Also too, a new video alert, right? A new video alert is dropping, which is super exciting. It drops this week. And it's going to really let you work with the fact that this year, new you, that's real. People are wanting change. People are wanting more. People are wanting to get back in control of their health. And so guess what? We're actually going to help them do just that. So not only do we have the new video, but we have a brand new website. So we've all been very familiar with Flat Belly Lifestyle. Well, now how would you love it if you had an actual Flat Belly website that was representative of all the things you see right now? I mean, from the blood type testing to going ahead and booking the bioscans and to the new products, the new protein, the new process, how we go through the 21-day cleanse, new testimonials and all of that. Well, guess what? That website has all of that and so much more. I mean, this has been exciting, guys. We've had a phenomenal, up until 2023, phenomenal. But I really think about the fact that now that we have focused on wellness in a way that we've never done in the past. I mean, yeah, we had the CBD. It was helping people be well, but we became a full-fledged wellness company, okay? We're having a wellness center now, and we're going to open up centers all across the country, okay? But now that we really dived into that, it's time for the marketing. It's time for the website. It's time for all the tools to completely match where we're at right now and the future of where we're going. And so that's why we took so much time to develop those new brochures. That was the first part of it. New banners now that are available. And now the new website, the new tools, like taking these videos to the next level. So all of that, guess what, is here for you in 2024. Because what are we doing in 2024? More, okay? We want more, you want more, everyone wants more. And it really starts with us taking certain things to the next level. And we are doing that with our website, guys. So super excited. Also this week, we've been running 10% off. That was ending in December. But as we're pushing the Flat Belly Lifestyle, we've extended the prices of the Flat Belly Lifestyle that's already been in effect. So if you purchased it last week, they've already been discounted, right? So they're discounted off their normal, retail price. We're going to extend that in honor of this first week, because this first week, I know many people are starting their boot camp. Some of you are started on the 8th, but we're going to give support every single week. And so we wanted to extend those prices this week so that you're going to have the opportunity to go make those purchases, but do it at a discount. And on top of the fact that they're already discounted, we're also extending the 10% discount for this week. Okay, the 10% discount in honor of the Flat Belly Lifestyle, because we want you to go out there and help people get more in 2024. And it's going to start with them getting their health together, right? We build on our health, and now we can obtain wealth and all the other things we desire. Self-care bundles. We've had a lot of great reaction with the self-care bundles. People are loving, the marketing of that. And I said, wow, that's great. Glad you guys love it. And so they want to extend it. And so we are keeping the holiday theme until tonight. Tomorrow, we're doing a whole New Year, You self-care bundle. It's going to be the same products, but we're just cleaning up some of the marketing so that it applies for this year. So we'll be dropping that. So for those of you who love those bundles, you really felt like, wow, if you had more time, you could really bless a few people. Well, we are keeping those bundles. And so with that being said, guys, we didn't want to keep you long, right? I just know that there's so many awesome days ahead of us. I know this year is going to be so special. We have our boot camp, our third boot camp coming in Dallas, Texas. That's exciting. We have our 420 party and annual celebration happening here in Chicago this year. So mark your calendar. Be here for that. We're going to have tickets for that soon as well. This year, many of us are going to the Bahamas in February. So for everyone who won that trip, big shout out to you. In fact, there was a handful of people: Bernadine Kirkland, Frida McDuffie, Stephen Stuckey, Jesus Soriano, won this awesome trip. So I know out of that, I believe there's now 11 or 12 people going. So it's going to be a nice group of people there in the Bahamas. And that's happening in February. And then Dubai in October. We already have, close to 20 people that are going to be joining us in Dubai in October. So we're super excited about that. What we're doing, of course, with warehousing and logistics, how we have now decided to expand that. So we're moving many of our operations to either South Dakota, to Texas. And so super excited about that. Excited about our international expansion. I know Scott Reese got on the line a few weeks ago to really talk to you about what that looks like and the excitement we're going to build in 2024 and beyond as we take this company to new heights and expand internationally. all around the world. I mean, that just gives me so much life. I mean, I'm just smiling from ear to ear because what I know is this, guys, is if you never built business outside of the United States, you have no clue what you're in for. It's just amazing in different countries how there's just sometimes such lack of opportunity. When businesses come like this, I mean, it's a game changer. I mean, I've been on the stage in Macau, which is in China. You know, I did that at the Coty Arena, the same arena Beyonce performs at. 14,000 people were in the room, okay, because that's the power of international and what you can do. I mean, we've been there in Ukraine. I mean, God bless what's happening and God bless the people there. But we were in Ukraine, guys, in 2013. In Ukraine, thousands of people were there in the room. And guess what? We were the team overriding those people. I mean, is that crazy? And that's the power of what you can do when you decide to build internationally. And by default, because you decided to either be a founder, you know, or you now took it in your hands to become a kind of lifer, even if you never find someone overseas, right? Even if you never build in Singapore or China, imagine having the ability to override the global sales of the company, guys. I mean, that is what we call a game changer. And so with that being said, guys, I know it's New Year's, so we're going to keep I know they're rebounding, so rebound with Akana.com, so make sure you jump on. But our Save Our Strands, we're going to do that again next Monday. So we're going to not have SaveOurStrands.com. So don't go to Doris Mosley's class today. That's going to be postponed. Tomorrow we will have the Diamond Factory, so make sure you jump on for the Diamond Factory. Also, 2 certifications will be happening this weekend as well, so stay tuned for certification. Our new schedule, you know, also make sure that you've refreshed your Zoom or your app so that you can get the new schedule for all of what's happening. If you go and log into your app, but you don't refresh, what happens is you don't always get the latest thing. So you want to make sure you get all the latest information, all the updates. So make sure you go refresh your app. And so with that being said, guys, I bless and want each and every one of you to have an Akana day. God bless you. We love you. Happy New Year. Let's go get more in 2024. Thank you all. Thank you, Phyllis, for all that you do. And we're going to see you at the top, the very top, the tip top.